Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm doing this video, talk about cryptocurrency, net neutrality, big bank, pros, cons, good and bad. I want to let a couple of y'all fill in here before I get started with this. And these are my thoughts on the whole cryptocurrency net neutrality thing. I was having this argument or debate rather with my brother yesterday about net neutrality. And he emphatically told me that it could never happen. And I told him, well, there's a lot more at play than you understand about this design and everything that's happening. So we living in this new paradigm, right? You got something like cryptocurrency that pops up out of nowhere for the mass people. It's not out of nowhere. It's something that's been building for a long time. And when you finally see cryptocurrency reaching at that top peak, something like net neutrality comes in. Now, for those who already understand net neutrality, it basically deals with the broad bandwidth and companies being able to regulate um, what you see on the internet as far as either blocking it, making you paying for different content within your internet packages like social media, movies, things of that nature. Basically, giving the companies that have ISPs or have like internet providing services to be able to control the things that they're not invested in or make you pay for. Anyway, we gonna get directly to cryptocurrency and net neutrality because there's a few things that could be going on right now. So if you look at cryptocurrency as a very disruptive new paradigm that's going on right now, and cryptocurrency being on the peak of its incline going into 2018, you would have to ask yourself, well, who is this affecting? Given that it's a decentralized currency, now you know big banks would have to be against this unless they're 100% invested into the future of it. Now, what ended up happening is because we live in a totalitarian rulership, basically the politicians can be bought, meaning that they already work for the corporations and the companies. So how does big bank be able to take over something like this? Well, boom. Since it's a cryptocurrency and it works off the internet, all they have to do is get power of the internet. Now, if they get power of the internet, then they can slow down the sites and make you pay for the extra sites that are selling cryptocurrencies, or they can completely block the sites as they want to, which will slow down the whole process of cryptocurrency growing its momentum. Now, this is interesting for a lot of different reasons. And every time I like to analyze a situation, I like to figure out if they're the pros and what are the cons. Now, so far, I've only seen the cons. Given that we live in a land of opportunity, there has to be some pros. So the only thing I could suggest is you invest in the companies that will actually benefit from it, like the internet providers, like the mobile providers, and things of that nature. Because one of the things that they said that was a reason that they did it. The Indian guy who repealed it, he said is because it wasn't allowing people to invest in the individual companies and based off their content. Because net neutrality basically gave everybody access to all content on the internet without them having to. And there was also people getting away from these rules and around these rules as net neutrality was there. But there was the FCC to push the rules of net neutrality in, but now that's not gone anymore. And it still has to go through a couple more forms before the law is passed. But it just gives more power to corporations and the banks. You have to know that these corporations are backed by the banks. And if they're backed by the banks, anything that opposes the bank won't power over. So boom, why would it happen at the same time when Bitcoin is at its peak all around the world, entering futures, entering all of these different markets? Of course, now you want to get power. Now, if you get power over where cryptocurrency is being streamed from, where people are getting it from, then you have the power to actually end cryptocurrency as it's going completely 100% almost, or end the belief in cryptocurrency in that sense. But on the micro level, it also gives these companies the ability to target pages, target websites, and things of that nature that they don't like. You know what I mean? So if you have a website right now that could be against a corporation, their internet providing services will still allow people to stream and go to your website. But if they wanted to target your website and people tried to go to it, it could be blocked. or the streaming service can be so slow that you lose interest in trying to connect with it. So it changes the dynamics completely of the internet, and this is something that we all should be in synchronicity with, to think about what are the changes that's going to happen and how do I interact with it instead of react to everything. Of course, we can all go crazy out of our minds, be mad, talk about it, debate about it, be at all of the coffee shops in the world, all of the barbershops in the world, having these sort of conversations. But I like to be proactive instead of reactive and interactive with the opportunities that exist. So, what I want to suggest to you all is, instead of having the same conversations that everybody else is going to have about net neutrality and cryptocurrency, figure out where's the opportunity, where it lies, and how you can get ahead of it in this innovative space and be able to actually win off of it, whether it passes all the way down the line or it doesn't. Because net neutrality so far has nothing but cons, but we all know the law of cause and effect. There's always something good, there's always something bad. And you always want to look behind the veil and look behind the curtain, because if big bank control the corporations and the corporations control the internet, and the internet is messing up the decentralized banking system, creating a or messing up the centralized banking system, creating a decentralized currency on the internet, then it all makes sense that it all ties together, because there's no such thing as a coincidence. And you have to ask yourself, why? Back, people. My live stream got interrupted abruptly, but I'm back. And yeah, I just want to wrap up this video. I implore people to think. I implore people to think outside the box, especially in today's time. Nothing is guaranteed and everything is on the table. The things that we would normally take for granted, that we would say would never would happen, forget about all of that. We're living in a different time right now, to where you have to think outside the box. When you see certain things pop up, certain opportunities, certain existing realities, you have to know that everything is a possibility. The internet ending is a possibility. Cryptocurrencies is a possibility. Donald Trump was a possibility. Obama was a possibility. What do you all not get about the time that we living in? It is a whole different reality where it's no rules anymore. But that goes as well to the opportunities that you have in order to create your own rules and the things that you want to manifest. Now, me, I hate putting energy to anything that I can't change. So, figure out where the opportunities lie and figure out how you can win. That's how you stay ahead of net neutrality.